As John Thompson absent-mindedly wandered into a dusty, forgotten corner of his attic, he stumbled upon what appeared to be an old, peculiar device, shimmering with strange lights. Curiosity piqued. He pressed a large red button on the device, and in an instant, the world around him twisted and blurred into a whirlpool of colors. When the chaos finally subsided, John found himself standing in a bustling medieval marketplace, surrounded by merchants shouting and customers haggling over goods. Before he could gather his thoughts, a burly vendor mistook him for a wandering knight and insisted he take part in an impromptu jousting tournament. With no time to explain, John awkwardly donned oversized armor that barely stayed on his frame and climbed onto a wobbly wooden horse. As the horn sounded, John charged forward, half-heartedly wielding a lance, and unexpectedly found himself colliding with his opponent, sending them both tumbling to the ground. To his surprise, the fall triggered a hidden mechanism in the armor, revealing an ancient scroll that contained the prophecy he had unintentionally come to fulfill. As he unrolled the scroll, the faded ink began to shimmer, revealing verses that spoke of a chosen one destined to save the realm from an impending darkness. Feeling the weight of destiny on his shoulders, John knew he had to embrace this unexpected role, even if it meant stepping far out of his comfort zone. Gathering the courage to speak, he turned to the crowd and declared that he would take on the quest to prevent the foreseen disaster, igniting a spark of hope among the villagers. Just then, a loud clucking echoed through the air, diverting everyone's attention to a surprisingly fierce chicken that strutted boldly into the square. In a moment of misguided bravado, John, fueled by the crowd's excitement, challenged the chicken to a duel, thinking it would be an amusing distraction. As the crowd erupted in laughter, the chicken flapped its wings, seeming to accept the challenge, and John quickly realized this was no ordinary fowl. With a swift leap, the chicken charged at him, pecking fiercely as John dodged, much to the delight of the roaring crowd that cheered for both contenders. Realizing he had underestimated his feathered opponent, John decided to change tactics, using wit instead of brute force to win this bizarre confrontation. He began to dance in exaggerated, silly moves, hoping to distract the chicken and entice it into a more playful contest. To everyone's astonishment, the chicken responded by flapping its wings and bobbing its head, as if joining in on the unconventional dance-off. As the dance-off escalated, John and the chicken created a hilarious routine, with each trying to outdo the other, showcasing their unique styles. In a final burst of creativity, John decided to incorporate some acrobatics, attempting a dramatic leap as the chicken squawked in apparent challenge. However, just as John soared through the air, the chicken made a quick sidestep, causing him to land clumsily in a heap, much to the crowd's amusement. With a playful cluck, the chicken strutted around John as if to declare its victory, earning playful boos and cheers from the crowd for both competitors. Embracing the light-hearted spirit of the moment, John slowly got to his feet, laughing and giving the chicken a friendly high five, proclaiming it to be a worthy opponent. Suddenly, as if responding to the cheers, the chicken began to glow with a magical aura, startling everyone and transforming the playful atmosphere into one of awe. John stepped back, mouth agape, as the chicken flapped its wings, unleashing a flurry of colorful feathers that floated gently down like confetti. As the last feather drifted to the ground, the chicken landed gracefully, its glow fading but leaving an undeniable sense of magic lingering in the air. In that moment, John realized that the chicken was not just an entertainer but a magical being capable of transforming an ordinary day into something extraordinary.